Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
What can I do for you?
I have a problem with this check.
What's wrong?
I wrote out a check for $100 and it bounced.
Do you have enough money in your checking account?
I believe so.
Give me a moment, and I'll check.
All right, thanks.
You only have $57 left in your checking account.
That's impossible.
I'm sorry, but that's what our records show.
Okay, thanks. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mang. It's a little late for you, isn't it?
Hello, Miao Ping. Yes, I've been stuck in back-to-back meetings all day, but I really wanted to come and speak to you.
What can I help you with?
I'm interested in putting some of my money into investment tools, something other than stocks and such like. Do you have any ideas?
Yes. Many investors don't seem to be into stocks at the moment. Too risky. How about open-ended funds?
Yes, I've heard about that. Isn't it where many investors pool their money together?
Exactly. Then each individual has the chance to diversify their portfolio over many different areas. It doesn't have to be stocks. And we provide a professional fund manager, so you know your investment will be safe with us.
How can you help me to decide which areas to invest in?
Our investment financing service will help you choose where to put your funds and look at both the pros and cons of each.
Is this the information here? Well, let's take a look then. How may I help you?
There's a problem with my check.
What problem?
My check for $100 bounced.
Are you sure you have $100 in your checking account?
I thought I did.
I'll check for you.
Thank you very much.
It looks like you only have $57 left in your account.
That can't be right.
That's what my computer is showing.
All right, thank you very much.
Hello, how can we be of service?
I'm here to see about a fixed asset loan.
Okay, are you already an account holder?
Yes, I am, but I'm not sure if I'm eligible.
To find out if you are eligible for our fixed asset loan, we will have to look at various aspects of your business, such as your long-term business prospects, your cash flow, your profitability, your capital structure.
For my credit worthiness?
Yes, and then other qualitative factors, such as the transparency of your business operations, your credibility and the integrity of your management. How are you today?
Very well.
Do you need help with something?
I need to make a transfer.
What account would you like to transfer the money from?
I want to transfer money from my savings account.
Where do you want the money to go to?
I want the money to be transferred into my checking account.
How much money are you going to transfer today?
$200 will be fine.
Is that all I can do for you today?
I won't be needing anything else.
Good morning, sir. Are you here to get some advice about our new personal financing program?
I am indeed. What can you tell me?
The account is a compound savings account, which is in RIB and Forex.
Do I get a card?
Yes, you can have a MoneyLink card. You can also base the account on time deposits. The choice is yours.
How about the interest? I'm not really happy with the interest I'm receiving through my current account.
The interest on this new account is higher than any of the accounts in our personal financing.
That sounds better. Also, can I use the one card for several accounts? Say, if I have 2 or 3 accounts and want to transfer money from one to the other?
Yes, you can have multi-accounts on the card. You can also make transfers from the account and securities companies and various other benefits.
That's wonderful. Do you think I should turn down his offer?
Yes, it's the correct thing to do.
But we may not get another partner.
Even so, we can't do business with him. He's not reliable.
I'm here to open a current account with your bank.
That's no problem at all. But could you fill in this and I'll need to see some ID.
Here you go. Is there a minimum amount I need to pay in?
Yes, there needs to be at least 1 RIB paid in to open a new account. Also, you will need to choose a secret identity code to ensure no one else can enter your account.
Okay. How long does it need to be? I'm not very good with remembering long numbers.
Just 6 digits.
Now we have settled the terms of payment. Is it possible to effect shipment during September?
I don't think we can.
Then when is the earliest we can expect shipment?
By the middle of October, I think.
That's too late. You see, November is the season for this commodity in our market, and our customs formalities are rather complicated.
I understand.
Besides, the flow through the marketing channels and the red tape involved take at least a couple of weeks. Thus, after shipment it will be 4 to 5 weeks altogether before the goods can reach our retailers. The goods must therefore be shipped before October. Otherwise we won't be in time for the selling season.
But our factories are fully committed for the third quarter. In fact, many of our clients are placing orders for delivery in the fourth quarter.
Mr. Brown, you certainly realize that the time of delivery is a matter of great importance to us. If we place our goods on the market at a time when all other importers have already sold their goods at profitable prices, we shall lose out.
I see your point. However, we have done more business this year than any of the previous years. I am very sorry to say that we cannot advance the time of delivery.
That's too bad, but I sincerely hope you will give our request your special consideration.
You may take it from me that the last thing we want to do is to disappoint an old customer like you. But the fact remains that our manufacturers have a heavy backlog on their hands.
But can't you find some way to get round your producers for an earlier delivery? Make a special effort, please. A timely delivery means a lot to us.
All right, we'll get in touch with our producers and see what they have to say. Good afternoon, Felix Wasserman Associates. Lawson speaking. How can I help you?
Hello. This is Meow Eng calling from Lincoln Bank.
Meow Eng. I'd know that voice anywhere. What can I do for you? Any problems?
No, not at all. I was just calling to tell you that everything has been checked and double-checked, and there is no problem with the documents you brought in this morning.
That is good news.
Shall I go ahead and process them for you?
Perfect. Thanks very much for calling. See you soon, bye. Let's sell our stocks now.
Why? They keep going up.
I have a feeling they're about to go down in a few days.
Hello, Mr. Kowalski?
I'm here, hello?
Which city are you staying in right now? And the name of your hotel?
I'm in Beijing, at the Westin Hotel.
Do you have your passport with you? Or do you by any chance know the number?
I don't have it to hand, but I know the number. It's 16,211,469.9. Can you do anything, like stop the card for example?
Let me repeat that back to you, 16,211,469.9. That's just what I've done, Mr. Kowalski, I've stopped your card temporarily.
But, what do I do if I need cash?
You can go to any branch of EBA and request the Emergency Assistance Service. Everything will be taken care of, there's no need to worry.
Thank you so much. I'll find the nearest branch and come in tomorrow. Thanks again for all of your help.
This is our rock bottom price, Mr. Lee. We can't make any further concessions.
If that's the case, there's not much point in further discussion. We might as well call the whole deal off.
What I mean is that we'll never be able to come down to your price. The gap is too great.
I think it unwise for either of us to insist on his own price. How about meeting each other halfway so that business can be concluded?
What is your proposal?
Your unit price is $100 higher than we can accept. When I suggested we meet each other halfway, I meant it literally.
Do you mean to suggest that we have to make a further reduction of $50 in our price? That's impossible.
What would you suggest?
The best we can do will be a reduction of another $30. That'll definitely be rock bottom.
That still leaves a gap of $20 to be covered. Let's meet each other halfway once more, then the gap will be closed and our business completed.
You certainly have a way of talking me into it. All right, let's meet halfway again.
I'm glad we've come to an agreement on price. We'll go on to the other terms and conditions at our next meeting.
Yes, there's one other point I wish to clear up.
What is it?
My friends in business circles all seem to be of the opinion that the U.S. import and export corporations have become more flexible in doing business recently.
Yes, they're right. In fact, we have either restored or adopted international practices in our foreign trade.
I'm glad to hear that. With a view to expanding and further enhancing the bilateral relations between our two parties, and in particular, exchanging timely views on specific problems in the execution and enforcement of contracts, is it possible for us to have a representative that could stay permanently in Washington, D.C.?
Basically speaking, yes, we welcome the establishment of tentative offices by foreign companies in Washington, D.C. Of course, there are more details to be attended to. We cannot settle it in a few words.
Yes, of course. I'll call my home office tonight and let them know about it. When do we meet again?
How about tomorrow morning at 9?
Good. I'll come back tomorrow, and we can then discuss it more specifically.
You're here to make a deposit, is that correct?
Right. I'd like to deposit 2,000 RIB into my current account.
No problem. Could I have the cash in your bank book, please? Oh dear, there seems to be some problems here.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry, but 5 of these notes seem to be counterfeit. Look at this watermark, do you see it?
It does look a little strange. I didn't notice that before.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
What can I do for you?
Do I owe any fees?
You sure do.
Could you tell me how much I owe?
You owe $235.13 in fees.
I can't believe that.
When will you be paying these fees off?
I'll pay them off right now.
Cash or check?
I will pay with cash.
I'm interested in all kinds of your products, but this time I would like to order some fireworks and mosquito coil incense. Please quote us CIF Rangoon.
Please let us know the quantity required so that we can work out the premium and freight charges.
I'm going to place a trial order for 1,000 units of a dozen fireworks and 500 cartons of mosquito coil incense.
All right, here are our FOB price lists. All the prices are subject to our final confirmation.
Your price is reasonable, but I wonder if you would give us a discount. You know, for the products like yours, we usually get 2% or 3% discount from European suppliers.
We usually offer on a net basis only. Many of our clients have been doing very well on this quoted price.
Discounts will more or less encourage us to make every effort to push sales of your products.
The quantity you ordered is much smaller than those of others. If you can manage to boost it a bit, we'll consider giving you a better discount.
As far as a trial order is concerned, the quantity is by no means small. And generally speaking, we like to profit from a trial order. I hope you'll be able to meet our requirements.
Well, as this is the first deal between us, we agree to give you an 1% discount as a special encouragement.
1%? That's too low a rate. Could you see your way to increase it to 2%?
I'm afraid we have really made a great concession, and could not go any further.
It seems this is the only proposal for me to accept. I'll come again tomorrow to discuss it in detail.
All right, see you tomorrow.
What's your main range?
Generally speaking, we provide bikes for both gentlemen and ladies. Size 19, 21, 23, 25 and 27 inches. We can vary the colors according to the buyer's requirements. Here are the catalogs and the pattern books. They will give you a rough idea about our products.
I am interested in your flying pigeon bicycles. I think some of these items will find a ready market in Canada. But what our customers appreciate most is a reliable product.
To be reliable is the strong point of our products. As a matter of fact, it's always our practice to supply high-quality goods at reasonable prices. Flying Pigeon is the best of its kind at the price.
Then I'd like to know your availability of the products and the terms of sales, such as mode of payment, delivery, discounts, etc.
Hello, Mr. Lawson. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem to be in here all the time at the moment. What can I do for you today?
I've prepared some LC documents, all in accordance with the conditions. There shouldn't be any problems. I've done about 1 million of these things recently.
You're right, no problems. You are becoming quite the expert, Mr. Lawson. If any problem does turn up, which I'm sure it won't, I'll give you a call.
Thanks very much. I'm sure I'll be back, so see you again soon. Bye.
May I help you?
I'd like to withdraw some money.
Please fill in the slip, stating the exact amount you wish to withdraw.
All right, And here's my bank book. Is that all?
Your ID card, please.
Oh, yes. Here it is.
Do you want large ones or small ones?
4 in 100, 1 in 10, please.
Wait a minute. Please, here's the cash.
By the way, I'd like to change some US dollars to pounds and I want to know today's exchange rate.
Well, sir, according to today's exchange rate, every pound in cash is equivalent to 1.89 US dollars. How much would you like to change?
I want 100 pounds. And here are 189 US dollars.
Okay, and here's your money.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye. You've decided that you definitely want to purchase this particular one?
To be honest, I haven't really done much research.
I would recommend that you at least glance through these brochures, just to make sure that you have selected the right policy for you. Take your time, sir.
Thanks for your advice. After going through all of these materials, I've decided not to go with my initial choice.
Of course, sir. If I could have your details again and your ID, I'll check them and we can go on.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.